What's up, mobile gamers? We're going to be checking out Star Wars Hunters today in this video, and right off the gate it actually shows you a random hero on the home screen, right? So I actually do not have this guy. I always forget his name. What's his name? Char, right? So I actually don't have him. It just shows you a random hero, which I think is kind of cool. Because it does get you to kind of want to buy the skins that they have in this shop, which is pretty nice. You do have like a battle pass. It's called the Arena Pass, and this is what you're going to purchase and then do challenges towards to actually like unlock things and stuff like that. So it does cost money, about $10. So I would say that's fairly typical. It's a little bit more than T3s, but if you're looking at like what you're getting, you actually get some stuff. T3 just doesn't give you anything. They do like 2 or 3 skins and that's it. So comparing the two, this is definitely the better battle pass, and I would say for sure you should get it. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. I did progress through the main story so that I could show you guys the social features so that you can actually like see what it's like to have friends and all that kind of stuff. So you can appear offline. You just hit that button. It shows all your friends. So I only have 6 friends. These are sent invites, right? So these are the ones that I personally have sent, and then these are like suggested friends. So if you want to send an invite, boom, you send an invite and it says friend request sent, and then it has a little pop-up there. So obviously I haven't blocked anybody, but it's actually really cool. The friends feature is a lot better than I thought it was going to be, and I'm very, very excited to show you guys this game. So we will go ahead, we'll talk about like the challenges and stuff, because honestly I feel like there's so many challenges, it's very difficult to actually keep everything straight. So first off, dailies. This is how you're going to get a lot of XP, and I wanted to complete one of them and not the other one, so I could kind of show you guys what it's like when they're completed versus not completed. It shows that it's been claimed, and then if you have one that is not claimed, then it will show up differently. So you can claim that and it will have that green, and it will have that the red pop-up that you just saw. So the dailies, we've got one completed and then we have 2 left to do, and it shows you progress for each one. Then you have quests, which are a little bit harder to keep track of, so I would say honestly don't really worry too much about this unless you're like looking to be master of one of these heroes. It shows you like the different rewards and stuff like that, and so you could definitely focus on that if you have like one hero you're gonna main. Of course, since this is content for the channel, I don't have a main, you know what I mean? I'm gonna play whoever I want to play. So events is how you get to all your stuff here. You have the Justice Seeker, which we have already completed. You have challenges and stuff like that where you have to do basically damage as a hunter or Aaron Tall, which is the battle pass hero. And then you have stuff like Mandalorian Vanguard challenge, right? And you have to play different matches or play matchup clash. Then you have the Earn Your Place challenge, which is somewhat cool, right? You have a decent amount of rewards. What you really want to focus on is the fame grants. So I have saved up some fame grants just to show you guys. When you go to the hunters, these are the hunters you have unlocked are the ones that have their portrait, and they don't have what looks like a ray shield in front of them, right? So like Jedi, we don't have him unlocked. You say unlock now, and it shows you he's on the progress path, and you can see where all these heroes are. Now, I actually bought Reeve because I like her. I thought she was really fun. I tried her out, and that's what we're going to talk about real quick is trying out heroes. So I know I like this guy, right? I played him in the beta, and you can actually go and try each hero and actually look at what their abilities are, which I think is awesome. That should be a staple of any game. You see there's an auto fire function. There you go. So The auto fire is really nice. You can actually check out like all of their abilities and stuff like that. So I really think the training function is something you should take advantage of whenever you can. I would not suggest unlocking them with gems. You can see 1.6k for the hunter tokens you need for this hunter. That's not bad. I mean, that's playing for like 2 weeks or something probably. I've played for like what, 2 days, maybe 2 days, off and on whenever I can, and I'm already at level 7, and I'm already at Skora, who is that hunter right there. So overall, I think it's a really good progress path. You have like your daily login stuff, you have ranked, obviously. I'm not ranked because I haven't played yet. You do have a shop, and honestly, I feel like these are somewhat overpriced. I feel like they should be a little less. Obviously, when you're looking like heroes, $9 for a hero is crazy. I think you should never buy a hero, literally ever, unless you're a content creator. You can, I guess. Like 1,000, that's like $10. $10 for this skin. That's crazy. Like, that's literally crazy. Most of these skins are not worth any money. You should not really spend unless you've got the time. And then really what you should do is only spend for a hero that you're going to main. Like, let's say I'm only going to play Diago, and I'm going to quit the game if I don't get Diago. Well, you might as well get this skin. 2,000 is $20. See, 2,200 is $20. I mean, US currency, right? Obviously, you can convert it. You do get some free stuff in the bundles, right? Check back in 6 hours. I've already got that. And you can buy the crystals. So, overall, pretty standard stuff. Where you're going to find a lot of differences, and when you click the play button, there are events and casual and ranked. So you can actually choose what you want to play. Power Control, Squad Brawl, and I am super close to Dynamic Control, which is probably one of my favorites. I haven't played Trophy Chase. I've played Dynamic Control in the beta. Now that the game is out, I'm not really sure. Power Control is decent. Dynamic Control is too. Power Control, you have to control different points, right? So hold at least 2 control points to start scoring. And I think Squad Brawl is going to be the better one for most players. You got Ranked, you got Training, Tutorial. Matchup Clash is very odd. I don't know if mine crashed, but I didn't get to pick my hero. So heads up, because I don't think you get to pick. You might be able to pick your hero, and it just kind of timed out on me there because it put me as Graz, and I don't like Graz. You can play with friends if you click the party button. Suggested party invites, pretty similar to the other area, except this is where you want to invite to party, and then you can choose your friends there. So definitely get to like at least level 6, start playing with your friends. That's where you're going to see it. We will go ahead and make sure we're on Squad Brawl, and then jump into a match. We're going to play Ymara Vex because she is like the starter hero, and she's very easy to use. So I would say she's probably one of the better heroes to kind of show you guys what the game itself is like. So we did get her. I do have a skin for her, and she's got like an Iden Versio vibe. I don't know if you guys know who that is. She was the hero that you play, or hero quote unquote, that you play as main character on the Battlefront series for like the console. So that's why I have chosen her, because you start with her. She's very easy to pick up. It's literally, she scopes in. She's like the Gloria of this game. I will try to show you the grapple. The grapple is weird because you have to be, you have to actually have somewhere to grapple to. Here we go. So these little ledges here, you hit the grapple button and it grapples to it. Obviously, that wasn't really that useful because I just grappled to nothing, but grappling can really get you out of a tough situation. You have health packs, so we'll see if somebody will shoot at us real quick, and then I'll go grab the health pack. And you can see it lights up, grapple. So there you go. That's a good use for it. So it's not always necessarily like useless. You have auto fire, right? So you can zoom in and it's just firing for me. And we got a healer. Okay. We're gonna leave the area real quick. You have a jump button, and then these will shoot you somewhere. So I will actually kind of turn this down, hopefully. I'm not sure how loud it is for you guys. There we go. Just down a little bit. So health pack, obviously, you pick this up and boom, it gives you health. I do have like some poison right now, or some over health from the healer that was on our team. So that's why it's not actually going, but it'll go away in just a second here. And then I'll show you this real quick, which is cool. And, oh, perfect. Here. We'll go. Oh, we're going to die. He ulted us. Okay, my bad. I was just going to let him shoot us and grapple away, but he does a lot of damage, which is crazy. The thing I was trying to show you, let's see, is there one? Yes. So these are like ult charge core things. And you pick them up, and you saw my ultimate went up to 81%. And then that is what happens when you pick them up. They basically start to recharge. And then you can pick them up, and it gives you probably about like a 10 to 15% ult charge, which is really nice, very useful for getting your ult for heroes that maybe take a little longer to actually charge the ults. So you can see this guy's a healer, so he doesn't have a lot of health. And then you have ultimate, which here we'll activate it now real quick, and it basically homes in on people, gets you easy kills. Looks like Diago's shooting at us. Yeah, he should have done that when he had more health. Perfect. Here, let's get some, is there a health pack? There we go. So this is the health packs. This is what happens when you pick them up. It gives you probably half health, and then they start to retool. So you have your abilities, you can hold them, and it'll show you like where it's going to go. So it'll go where you aim it. And it does kind of have some tracking in there. You have kind of stickers like you do in T3, but they're actually larger and you can see them a lot easier. So overall, I really like the interface, but you are unable to move the buttons. So we'll show you guys in just a sec, real quick. We'll talk about kind of the scoreboard. It shows you how many kills you have, how many deaths you have, how many assists you have. Obviously, we were trying to commentate, so I only got 4. I probably would have got closer to 11 with I keep wanting to call her Iden Versio, Imara Vex. So you can actually look in depth, look at the healing, the mitigation, your score. Score will be tied to the control points if you are playing that mode. Or this one is mostly like how many kills do you have, how much damage do you do. We only did like 700. That 3000 range is pretty typical for the damage heroes when you play them. You can see the actual challenges. It shows you which ones you're close to getting done. It shows you what you're close to getting done on the event pass, so completing daily challenges. I have to complete 3 of them, and I still have not completed them. So then you come to Imara Vex's page, and you can see all the medals you got, how much match fame you earned, and then you can see what is coming up in like the progress path for that hero. So you can see it's a skin, and then tracking scan level 2, and then for level 5 it's the Arclight rifle skin weapon wrap. So we'll kind of go a deeper in depth. Obviously you get like ads for the skins, but you can see that the hunter path goes up, and then for each hero, we'll go ahead and jump in. You can see my progress has gone further with the hunter fame. Level 4 gives me this and this, right? At level 5 you get this. So all your upgrades are picked out before you even start. So I kind of like that, I kind of don't. You can see level 4, we need more hunter fame. You can actually take your hunter fame, go to your fame grants, and you can spend 800 at a time or spend all of it on one hero. So we can click Imara Vex. It says, oh, are you sure? It says, oh, she'll be level 4. Upgrade her. Boom, she's level 4. Hunter fame transfer in progress. tap to continue, and now you can add more to whatever hero you like. And then you can see that on the customized area, we got a costume, which is probably going to be back here. Yeah, it's this one. So I've already got a good one on her. And then you can see on the abilities, this one just got upgraded. So it shows you which one it upgraded and what the difference is between those two. So I kind of like that it has that, but then again, you have a little less possibility when it comes to, you know, customizing your hunter and changing the abilities and what you do. Because before, I could decide, oh, I want to put all my ability points into grappling, and that would be what I would use it for. But then now it's like it just automatically does it. So you can check out what the ability is, what it does on each level, right? It tells you how to use it. Then you come here and you have the general part of her kit, the weapon and the ultimate, right? So she has that blaster rifle, and then her ultimate's the Seeker Salvo. It tells you what they do, and you can look at that. You can check out like a biography of like who is this hunter, what do they do, that kind of thing. So you can see there are difficulty markers. So she's a difficulty level 1, and if you go here, I bet he'll be a 2. Yep, he's a 2. Is she a 3? She's a 3. So you can see her difficulty there is 3 of those little badges, and she's a damage hero. So majority of your heroes are damage heroes. You do have like support heroes, right? You can see right above their level is where you'll see what they actually do. So Graz is a tank, Sentinel's a tank, Zaina's a healer, and then all my first 4 heroes are damage heroes. Now, I actually have been preferring to play Reeve and Aaron Tall for some reason. Just that kind of like flanker mentality is probably what draws me to them. So they don't have that in them. They aren't like, oh, flanker and damage. It's all your damage heroes have different abilities. So like the range on their guns is where you're going to find that Reeve and Aaron Tall are flankers. They have a lot of movement abilities. And then somebody like Imara Vex is going to be played from a greater distance. So overall, that's kind of how all the heroes work. I definitely recommend trying out the heroes, especially if you're thinking about buying one. I don't think you should, but like 844 crystals, if you have a lot of money, or if this is your only game you're going to spend money on, by all means, unlock the hero. But I think being able to try them, being able to look at their overview and see, okay, he has a dart gun, here are his abilities, here's what his ability looks like when he has a level 5, and you can see his track and stuff like that. So you can really look at a hero before you get them and decide, is this somebody I'm going to want to invest time into? And I really like that, because especially if you're somebody who's like, you're going to watch my videos and I'm going to do a video on just Imara Vex where I play her, then you can see, okay, it seems like I would like her based off that video. I'm going to go into this area here, and I like the way that my favorite content creator plays Jedi. And so I'm going to go to him and I'm going to look at everything you get for his upgrades, and he has this super cool skin that I want. So all his upgrades seem awesome. I really like him as a hero. So now I know that I'm going to get him, and maybe I'm not sure, I want to try out Sprocket. I can just try him out, see if I like him in like a general sense. So I do enjoy that. Overall, I think this game was really well made. It's very relaxed. Obviously, there is ranked, but just jumping into a match right away, you're going to notice that it's not that big of a deal. Like, T3, the bots are pretty good. They're decent. They just don't miss their shots. That's the main thing. But with Star Wars Hunters, the bots are not as crazy, and when you're playing against real people even, it is very relaxed. Like, I'm never stressed out. I boot up this game and I just play it to chill, because that's how chill it is. It's just a nice, fun game. And I'm not a ranked player, so I can just pick up Diago. I haven't played him yet. for my first match, and I know that I'm either going to get him or I won't, and then I can play him, and even if I lose, no big deal. The matches are super short and super fun. I do think the objective-based game modes are way better, and it brings a level of strategy to the game. One of my complaints about T3 is that there's always an objective. There's no team deathmatch because they basically killed that mode when they introduced 5v5. So when you're looking, when you're looking at like your different modes, having a squad brawl where you're just eliminating enemies is so essential, and I'm so glad they included it. I really hope they don't get rid of it like T3 did. So those are my thoughts for you guys. I am really liking this game, and we're basically, I don't know, we're going to do this all summer, I think, because T3 doesn't start a new season for 80 days, and at that point the game might be dead. So I might have to do another name change if T3 dies. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do, obviously, Star Wars Hunters content is a must. I might incorporate like one or two more games. It just kind of depends what you guys are thinking and what you want to see. Star Wars Hunters is here to stay, though. It's super fun, super relaxed, and I think that it's a game that everybody can enjoy in a similar way that T3 was when it first dropped. And Star Wars is a bigger IP anyway. So let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Is this a game you're going to get? Who is your favorite hero, right? Who do you want to see me play first? I think I'm going to go Imara, right? I'll go Imara, and then Arental, and then whoever you guys want to see after that. Obviously, if you're like, I want to see Slingshot, and he's on the very end of the path, then I'm not going to be able to do that. But Imara, Arental, and then we'll kind of see from there. So that's the video for you guys. We will see ya in the next one.